Let's make a D&D NPC, part 5. Alright, first up, let's get the job going. There we go. This button's so finicky. Lantern lighter. What the hell am I gonna do with a lantern lighter? Alright, let's see who this lantern lighter is, huh? What? Lantern lighter. A Shadar Kai. I don't know what that is. I'll put a picture right here. So we've got like an edgy shadow guy that's also a lantern lighter. This is bad. Fear of change. What am I going to do with that? This was a really hard one to do, I'm not gonna lie. So my idea was these guys are like people that have been corrupted by the Shadowfell or whatever. You can look it up, but essentially they're shadow people. So it's really interesting the contrast we've gotten between lighting lanterns and person made kind of out of shadow. So what if this man was like the town lantern lighter and now he is ripping onto this tradition even though it's become obsolete with like magical lights or whatever. Maybe he knows the danger of the shadows. A decrepit, pale Shadar Kai sits crouched in the brush, lantern in one hand, flint in the other, his tattered cloak hanging just above the path, his face gaunt but alert, and his eyes darting with nervous rhythm. "You're not from here, are ya?" he says without looking, rather fiddling with the lantern wick. "Best stay close to the paths. Them shadows don't like strays." He stands up slowly, dusting the ash from his knees. The lantern lights with a practiced strike, golden light flickering across the wispy beard on his face. Behind him, the village glows faintly in the distance, the lamplight too evenly spaced to be a mere accident. Miasoe doesn't smile. He just watches the flame steady itself. "They asked me to light them years ago. Just never stopped." A pause. "Not many care for the old ways." His grip on the lantern tightens, knuckles whitening, just enough to rattle the handle. He doesn't mention the night he missed, but he doesn't need to. "Shadows move different when it's dark," he adds, eyes finally meeting yours. "Better they see the light and stay put." Alright, so that was Miasoe Sculkin. That was a really interesting one to do. Really fun. If you like this character, take him. Feel free to use him in your D&D campaigns. I'd love to hear how he's used. If you have any suggestions for the wheels, just leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to add them. Yeah. Peace.